Two-time Hall of Fame inductees, Brent Godarzi and Marty Young. Back-to-back #1 trucking firm in the nation. Back-to-back best attorney and best law firm in East Texas.
It's fully loaded, great gas mileage, 30,000 mile warranty.
I like it. What else do you have?
Here's one. It's fully loaded, great gas mileage, 30,000 mile warranty.
Looks like the same car.
Exactly the same. But this one's $120 less per month.
What's the catch?
No catch if you use Credit Union of Texas. Let me show you.
With the Credit Union of Texas Flex Auto Loan, you get the car of your dreams. Lower payments, no hassle. Get started now at cutx.org.
Crowley Funeral Home has been serving families in Gilmer since 1883. Funeral director and Gilmer High School graduate Troy Murray leads the professional staff at Crowley Funeral Home and is committed to providing dignified, respectful, and compassionate assistance to every family in their time of need. Crowley Funeral Home feels strongly about maintaining high standards of excellent service while still keeping prices affordable. At Crowley Funeral Home, we treat your family as our own.
Gilmer National Bank is your hometown community bank, serving people in East Texas for over a century. We are your neighbors, friends, and partners in making this a great place to live. Our employees make us a special place to do business. We are there for you when you need us. Come by and see us and find out what makes people say, "That's my bank." Gilmer National Bank, an equal opportunity lender and member FDIC.
At Farmers Insurance, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a rock and wreck. Yeah! He rocked and rolled right into it, but we covered it. At Farmers, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
When tragedy strikes, you don't want to be in a position where you're second-guessing your lawyer's ability or the resolve to get you fairly compensated. When you hire Godarzi & Young, you know you're hiring a law firm that has nationally ranked settlements and verdicts. We have over 2 decades of experience holding 18-wheeler companies accountable for their negligent action. Don't make the mistake of hiring anybody else. Hire the best. Hire Godarzi & Young.
Do you enjoy watching your favorite TV programs on your smartphone or tablet? Or maybe you'd rather watch them on your Roku or Amazon Fire TV. Tired of having to change your TV input from your old traditional cable to watch your favorite streaming apps? If so, we have great news for you. Etex is making the move to streaming and has launched a new app. Etex TV allows you to watch over 130 channels in full HD on your streaming or mobile devices. This means you can simply download the Etex TV app, subscribe, and start watching. With all your favorite functions like DVR and Pause Live TV, and new features like Restart TV. To learn more, visit www.etex.net or contact a customer service rep at 903-797-HELP. That's 903-797-4357.
Texas Heritage National Bank would like to invite the Buckeye Nation to visit our new full-service bank in Gilmer. We are conveniently located on Highway 271 and Redbud Street with a brand new facility ready to serve our friends and neighbors. We offer competitive rates on all of our deposit products, as well as some great options for business financing to help your business grow from 5 employees to 500 employees. Texas Heritage National Bank would also like to take this time to thank all of the teachers, administration, and school board for investing in the future of our kiddos. We would also like to wish all of the student athletes a wonderful and safe year. Come see us soon.
It's gonna be alright. How can you tell? I feel it in my heart.
Lucy's Burgers, serving you for over 40 years.
At First National Bank, together we're better. We're a regional bank, big enough for all of East Texas, that cares and is invested in the people and communities we serve. With the strength and services to meet the needs of every customer, big or small. From business financing for big companies and small mom and pops to our family of personal banking customers. First National Bank of East Texas. Together, we're better. And we think that's kind of a big deal.
Please join Jeff Rash and Alan Metzel each Monday morning for the Gilmer Buckeyes Coaches Show. Every week, Jeff and Alan discuss elements of the program, speak with special guests, give player updates, review key plays from the prior week, and give insights on the opponent for the current week. As a fan, this is your chance to go into the locker room and behind the scenes. To view the Coaches Show, go to GilmerBuckeyes.com and click on the Coaches Show button.
Watch all these kids. The drills. I have a daughter on the drill team. I've got a son on the football team. So this is as good as it gets for me. And but tonight is special. This is one of those things that's like, you'll remember this one. This is going to be one of those nights because one of these teams are going to go on and get a ring, and one of these teams are going to go start playing basketball. And I sure hope it's the team in red playing ball in the gym next week. Yeah, playing a little round ball.
You got to think that if you're a Pleasant Grove fan, of course, Pleasant Grove in our district, for the second straight year in a row, the Buckeyes went to their place and took the district championship home. But they probably are going to get the winner tonight of tonight's game, so they hope that we absolutely tear each other apart. That's what Pleasant Grove is hoping.
Yeah.
As the Carthage Bulldogs also get ready to come on the field. But it is going to be a full tilt, 4-quarter game.
Here comes the Buckeyes.
Here come the Buckeyes.
With the black flag, and listen to that crowd roar. They are fired up and ready to play this game, and we're fired up ready to play this game, so we'll be right after this hot video about the Buckeyes.
Ready, yeah. Oh, locked in, they don't wanna let me get out. I'ma put you on a bitch, you gotta sit out. Hit the street and had a block going crazy. Mama sound playing with my life and can't nobody save me. Yeah, I got steeds, they can't mess with my technique. Yeah, I'm a OG boy, don't disrespect me. Yeah, roll with me, I had your whole gang quarantine. Get the mobs and leave your block spotless like I'm Mr. Clean. Ooh. Back in 2010, I had a plan. Now 2021, they run the bands. Living in the future, I'm advanced. And when I get back outside, I make sure they understand I'm the man. Yeah, that's right. I make sure they understand that I'm the man. Yeah. If you ain't talking about no bands, that's a language I don't understand. I'm the man. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Gang, gang, gang. Chance and now you lost. Hey, that's expensive. What it cost? I don't look, I just floss. I be dripping like I'm Voss. Hit the mall and bought it all. All my diamonds clear. Blue diamonds is flawless. I could be a designer. You can shop up in my closet. Yeah, all my pieces custom. You can't go find it at Target. On the crib with my wallet. I ain't even pay a deposit. Yeah. What now? We pull up with no sticks. Bust down. Oh, thought he really. Me and her not the same, she do splits. I need 100% cause I got commas on my ring. Yeah, commas. Back in 2010 I had a plan. Yeah. Now 2021 they bring them bands. I've been living in the future, I'm advanced. And when I get back outside, I make sure they understand I'm the man. Yeah, that's right. I make sure they understand that I'm the man. Yeah. If you ain't talking about no bands, that's a language I don't understand. I'm the man. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Gang, gang, gang. I'm the man. Yeah, I'm the man.
Good evening, Buckeye Nation, and welcome to the game of the year. It is the Gilmer Buckeyes versus the Carthage Bulldogs, and what a game it will be, Todd.
I'm hoping it's the game of the decade as we look back in the last time in 2014 that we were in this stadium, in this environment, a playoff environment, was the Gladewater game, which came down to literally 6 inches, a last second, literally last 60-second drive.
9 seconds left, yeah.
We win the toss.
Gilmer has won the toss, as you can see on your screen. And we're going to receive. We're receiving the ball. That's a good thing.
And you're going to keep it for 11 and a half minutes.
A long time. And, folks, you're going to see some stuff you haven't seen tonight, so stand by your TVs, because the set you're going to see tonight is going to be something you haven't seen a lot of before. And I like it.
Pulling out all the stops.
I know that they're picked to be a favorite tonight.
You got number 10, Payco Hamilton down there, and then you got number 7, Ashton Haynes, Will, all back there, and they're going to kick this.
And there's the kickoff. It's going to be fielded on the 5-yard line by Payco Hamilton. Cuts up the middle, and he gets out to about the 17-yard line.
Yes, they will try to stay balanced and get the ball in the air, but watch Braylon.
Yeah, they're going to throw the ball early and often. So firing across the middle, got a man open in the midfield. Big gain for Carthage as they cross the 30.
To try to get a stop.
Turnover would be a blessing here on Thanksgiving. The quarterback falls down, is able to get the pitch off, and the running back miraculously just finds a hole and gets upfield for a big gain.
Make all the difference. Buckeyes need a big stop here on 3rd down.
Carthage, 2 receivers wide left, 1 wide right. Man in motion. They pitch it to him. Cuts inside. Got space, got free, and he will score. And he literally is so small, I don't think they could see him. He ran right into the back of his own player and then scampers in for the score. So Carthage is going to get on the scoreboard first.
Yeah, that's just jet sweep, Jeff. And like you say, as Ro Llewellyn back in the backfield, and the Buckeyes now 1st and 10 from their own 25.
All right. They're going to throw a quick pass, and it is picked off. Picked off. They read that one. They have watched a lot of film, and he went for that immediately, which was interesting because if we had gone downfield, that's 6 right there. Well, I mean, he committed from the start.
Yeah, this is an under center. Look for him to run the ball to the right side right here.
All right, he's going under center this time. Left side handoff, runs into some traffic, bounces out, and drug down with authority. And I believe that was number 20, Elias, that got in there and just drug him down. And that was
one right here.
Yeah, we need some pressure from the defensive line for sure. And they look like they're stunting. Linebackers, they are. They're coming. They're going to throw a quick screen. And what a great open field tackle by number 3. Who else? Great job there. What a moral victory for the Buckeyes. And they're going to get the ball back after what could have been a back-breaking turnover early in the first quarter.
Yeah, that is a huge victory.
3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the right, 1 back in the backfield. Here's the snap. They're going to keep it up the middle, and look at this, open field, and a big first down run by Rowan Llewellyn. I'd like to see a lot more of that tonight.
And you will.
Quarterback draws you got from McKinney, Texas. Thanks for listening, Lake. Glad to have you on air. Handoff. Around the right side, look at this. Ashton Haynes up the middle and forced out of bounds just past the 50-yard line. For the first time, the Buckeyes have crossed the 50, and they are now into Bulldog territory and momentum.
This has already been a successful drive.
2 backs in the backfield. Llewellyn, handoff, up the middle. Room to run. Driving his feet. Haynes not going to get the first down. He's going to be about 2 yards short, and that is going to bring up.
Let's see what the Buckeyes do.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Look at them shifting over to the right side. They don't move anybody. It is a Rowan Llewellyn rollout, and what a great defensive play by Carthage. That's the call that I told you in the break that I hope they played was rolling.
Along themselves from their own 48.
All right, they got everybody up on the line. Right here, quarterback goes under center. And look at this, shooting through the gap. Hard running. We had Wilson shoot through there, nearly made it, dropped him for a loss.
And now they got the ball back, having stopped Carthage 2 drives in a row.
Tight set, handoff, 22, Henderson trying to get to the sideline, looking for a gap. Not much there, and he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. Carthage does a really good job. You watch their defense. They're very
big first down here is something that's needed.
All right, quarterback keeper, right side. Rowan's got room to run. He's going to pick up the first down.
And that's
again,
exactly
Rowan
it.
needs to have 25 carries tonight.
And he will. And
he needs to have 25. I think that's the third time.
Rowe, and then number 22, Will Henderson. You can do that all night long.
Yeah, use everybody to block, let Rowan run the ball. Rolling to his left side, dumps it to Ashton Haynes, breaks one tackle. Ashton out of bounds at the 30-yard line, and that is about a 6-yard pickup.
Here.
All right, here's the snap. Handoff. Haynes up the middle, got a little hole. Look at him driving his legs. First down, Buckeyes.
Move the chains once again. Big number 75 in there for the Buckeyes.
That's how this game will be won. It's whoever wins that battle. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper, they smell it, and they stop it. We're going to drop him for a loss of 2 and bring up 3rd and 10.
Before they can even get started.
All right, motion by Bell. Here's the snap. Quarterback rolls to the right side, looking to run. He's got room. He's up the field. First down. Still moving. What a great run.
1st and 10 Buckeyes. Let's see how this second quarter starts.
And the Buckeyes have the wind at their back. Handoff up the middle, Henderson. He's got a running lane, and he's good for about 5 yards on that one. I'll take that all night long. 5 yards at a time, you'll win the football game. Two-back set. Henderson in motion. Handoff up the middle, instantly met. It was like he was never even blocked. He was all over Haynes immediately. They're going under center. This could be a little pitch. Nope, they're gonna throw the ball. Turns up, and it is caught. Nice little out route there, down to the 50 or 40, showing stunt. Handoff. There was a big gap there. He found it, and that was a nice 10-yard run. May just be short. That's going to be an 8-yard run. Trip receivers to the right side, 2 backs in the backfield, 1 in motion. Handoff, 22's got a hole. Driving his legs, moving the ball upfield, 7-yard gain. Quarterback is under center. 5 goes in motion. Pitches to 22, cuts out to the right side, and gets the first down. He had 4 yards to go, and he got it. Back in the shotgun. Here's the quarterback for Carthage going on a long snap count. Dropping back, going deep for the end zone, overthrown. No flag on the play. And I didn't see it, so I can't call whether I like it or not. Obviously, Buckeye fans not happy. And let's look down here at the replay. The ball was uncatchable, and I didn't see us near.
Somebody got to get pressure right here, Jeff.
So we need that defensive front to get up there. Quarterback keeper, and what a good call it was, as he gets all the way down to the 6.
You spread them out.
But this is the reason Carthage is number 1. Handoff, and look at this, heavy penetration, great job. Good pursuit there. Aaron Bell, 3 receivers to the left, 1 back. Here's the snap. Dropping back, looking to pass, going for the corner. Got him. Touchdown, number 5.
And that's your fade. And what we talk about, Jeff, from the beginning of the show, it is going to be Gilmer's ability.
In the whole first half, pretty clean football. Well, I'm talking about for the Buckeyes. Handoff. He doesn't hand it off. He keeps the ball. Number 17, Rowan Flewell, and the keeper, and they sniffed that one out right away.
The Buckeyes to throw the football, as you got all 3 guys there within
Rowan
10 yards.
Riding to his right side, got plenty of time.
Oh, that's got to be
he comes over the top, and we get the flag. So this time, and they're right there, and they are coming hard. Rowan drops back, throws a bomb down the sideline. He's open, and that's got to be pass interference, surely. And he is going to call that clean. And the crowd does not like this ref. Correct here, but that's intended for the tape. It's hard to call. It's hard to see from the replay as well. 4th and 3. Arona rolls to his right side, does a nice punt, and it is going to hit the ball in bounds. And look at this, roll down to the 4-yard line. What a great punt there by Tate. And Wilson back deep. Blown play. He's running for his life. He's going to have to throw it downfield. Almost picked off.
Almost intercepted. That is number 12 for the Buckeyes, making a great play. That's Zach Easley.
Or get a short punt. Quarterback keeper, he got Look at this gap. And he is running, brought down from behind.
Same
by
play.
Rowan Fluellen.
But he picks up a first down there. Now watch him go along.
Dropping back. Got a little pressure. He just throws it down. I don't think it was caught. It was a pass intended for Montrell.
If that's caught, that's a 5-yard loss, and that is caught.
Stop the clock. So here is the snap, and he's going deep down the sideline, and that was interference and a great catch.
Yeah, number 12 easily never turns around and looks for the ball. And this has been the place side, Jeff.
Yeah, the main set. You got 4 receivers to the right side, and they're going to scatter. Watch them crisscross as they run their patterns. They're going to run a screen. He catches it, gets upfield, only good for a couple of yards. Great job out there by that Buckeye defense.
Carrying one more.
They're kind of in that quick punt formation. They may do it. No, they're dropping back to pass. He's got time, fires one, and to who else? Number 5, who scored their other touchdowns, and he gets all the way down inside the 20. There to block, I assure you. Here's the snap. Going for the corner, knocked down. Good defensive play there by the Buckeyes. That was 12, Zach Easley. Buckeyes are playing it deep. They know where the ball is coming. Heavy pressure, and they had to throw it away. I believe that was KJ that came just out of nowhere, screaming out of his linebacker position.
That was a blitz.
He knows they're coming, so he's there in his head, that's for sure. So that'll ice a kicker. But let's see if this one's got nerves of steel. He does.
He missed it again.
He missed it again. What a lucky break for the Buckeyes. And that is the end of the first half. The Buckeyes will go into the locker room down 14 points. And I'm going to tell you that is very respectable against this very talented and huge Carthage Bulldogs team. I'm very happy with what I've seen so far. The Buckeyes are going to come out and hopefully win in the second half.
And the voice of the Buckeyes, Jeff Rash.
Well, here's the opening kickoff for the second half, and it is going to be kind of a attempted onside kick. They actually are going to be able to catch it and start out with some really good field position. Second half, and hopefully we'll get some stuff going on the offensive side. Quarterback's rolling to his right, and we just overrun that. And I think we went for the ball instead of going for the...
Get this back to 3rd and manageable here on 2nd and 15.
One back in the backfield. Number 5 goes in motion. Handoff. Big hole. And look at this. Failure to tackle. Luckily, number 3, Arona, picks him up from behind. That is a big run.
37.
All right, they go strong to the left side. Sweet to the left side, and look at this. Buckeyes sniffed that one out quickly.
Braylon Ward ate that up.
Braylon Ward all over that, and followed up by Amaro Arona. Nice defensive play. It's got 78 yards in a whole half. Look at this. Through the middle, almost. Just grabbed him by an arm, but outside, one to the right. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper, and it's going to be good for nothing. And we've got a flag on the play. Probably going to be a gutsy call. They came to win, not to play. 3-back set. Here's the snap. Rolling to his right side. He's in trouble. Throws it downfield. Caught. What a pass.
To Eric
Rowan Fluellen to Tarek Tate. Unbelievable. You talk about crunch time.
Quarter, and it pays off.
What a gutsy call. All right, here we go. Around the left side. Hit and drove in the ground. What a defensive play there by Carthage against Henderson. Dropped for a loss. And we just can't
pick up. This isn't a Rowan Fluellen draw.
There's a snap. Handoff up the middle. Henderson did not get it. They're going to go for it again. He's 3 yards shy. Matters a lot. And I thought that was a terrible spot. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle. He's got the first down. To the 35. The Buckeyes are driving. Making some headway. Momentum on their side. Here's the snap. Rowan dropping back, looking to pass. Going down the sideline. He's got Eric Tate. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Just like that, the Buckeyes are back in this football game.
Now that's the Eric Tate that we're used to seeing right there. And you got to take those chances. It is
Kick the
regardless.
extra point.
Got a good snap. They didn't even come for it. And look at there. A 7-point difference now with 3:34. The Buckeye fans are on their feet. There's a lot of electricity in here. And who would have thought that this game would be on the arm of Rowan Fluellen, of all people, our top receiver.
And the Buckeyes on to kick it off.
Here we go. They're going to kick it high and to the left side. Going to be caught on the 24. Going all the way back across the field looking for gaps. There's got one. And the kicker may have to make this play. He does. Yeah. Probably to the left side to the tailback. They send number 5 in motion. Quarterback sneak. And he just came right around the end of the tackle. Over here easily. Right. Here comes long snap count. Here's the pitch. Number 5 cuts upfield.
Holding.
Look at this guy. Oh, okay, they stuck him. And I mean drove him in the ground. And 4-yard loss. Ways tonight. He's got to be getting tired. Quarterback keeper, look at this hole. Wide open. And he is going to get, and drove in again by number 20, Elias.
His legs.
All right, here's the snap. Low snap fumble. Picks it up. Dumps it out anyway. And look at this, talking about making something out of nothing. A 4-yard gain. That's been 4th and 4. They're lining up Elias as though he's going to blitz. Quarterback's wanting to dump it, throws out across the middle. He gets the first down.
Yeah, that is just
a shotgun. It's 3rd and short. He fumbles the football. It's on the ground. Anybody's ball.
Buckeye football.
I think the Buckeyes may have it, but we're not sure. Depends on who comes up with it out of the pile. But boy, it sure looked like the Buckeyes
come up with the ball. The Buckeyes have the football. There's your turnover, Jeff. Seth Jordan comes up out of the bottom of the pile. And with 10:18 left to play in this game, 14-7, the Buckeye defense bows its neck, and the black flag comes up with a huge turnover. 1st and 10 Buckeyes.
Should have met in game 16. Dropping back. Rowan dumps one out. Picked off. Number 7 picks it off. Gets it back to the 24.
Intercepted now. The Carthage Bulldogs 1st and 10 from the Buckeye 24.
All right, here's the snap. Quarterback's dropping back. Look at the pass. And look at this. Buckeyes pick it off. And they say no, he's out of bounds. We're going to watch the replay
on this.
I'm throwing the replay on the screen. He goes up for the ball, comes down 1 foot in.
Oh, he is
Come on, man. That is a bad call. That is a terrible call. And the Buckeye fans in here are not happy about it. That could be a game determining call, right? Not a good call. Here's the snap. Handoff up the middle, got a lane. Knocked down by number 17, Rowan. Open
this
field.
Carthage team from doing what they do.
Here's the snap. Quarterback draws back, hits number 5, who dives forward close to the first down marker. Man, he is a little athlete. I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah, he's going to be short on that, Jeff.
He's like, yeah, they're going up, set up into the quarterback sneak. And then behind that big offensive line, they may or may not have got it. They're going tight set with 1 wide out. Quarterback is under center, sends number 5 in motion. Pitches back to number 22, big hole. And he gets upfield to the 7.
Yeah, they'll go fade on this play, Jeff.
Dumps it to number 5. He's going to get there. Touchdown. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game. He has scored every point for Carthage. And he is a little player, I'm going to tell you. This guy is good. Here
they all come.
Shot at it. They're coming hard. Handoff up the middle, lowers his head.
And he looks like he has got the first down.
It's going to be close.
He's moving the chains.
Yeah, they're moving the chains. That is an absolute, that is just will on the part of Haynes, because they were sending some big boys.
Hey, the referee's already said move the chains, and then all of a sudden he stopped.
Yeah,
that's a first down. You moved the chains.
He called a first down out of an interception earlier. One wide out to the left, one to the right. Two-back set, dropping back, launching one down the field to Cade Bowman. Not in good position. Luckily, pass interference.
Let's see if we finally get a call on this.
Yeah, they're gonna call pass interference there, and that was thrown into some heavy coverage. They're gonna call that offensive pass interference. Are they really gonna discuss offensive pass interference? They had 3 guys over there. Cade may have pushed off. If he did, it was a smart play not to let him pick it. So we'll see here. No foul. They're gonna wave it off. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper, he's running right into a wall. He had no chance. And we got a little skirmish on the field. Again, emotions running high. I'm not even sure he made it back to the original line of scrimmage on that play. And I'm super proud of these guys, but I'd love to have seen what would happen having Cade in the game. Handoff. Henderson tripped up, and he did not get the first down. Going to be turnover on downs, and that is probably going to seal the deal right there. That we didn't get. Look how far his foot is in bounds. They've called a pretty good game. Other than that, maybe one interference call I didn't agree with, but it's tough. You can't make all those calls. They're human. But, boy, I wish they would have made that one. Handoff again. 22, plenty of room to run. Big gain all the way down to the 21-yard line.
4 yards.
Well, he knew he was in. He was standing right. He had the best seat in the house for that call. Handoff once again, 22, finding room to run, diving forward inside the 15 to the 14. Game changer for him to become a man, and I am so proud of the job these coaches do each and every year with these young men. Handoff. Again, bounces out to the left side, and he's going to get to the end zone for the Carthage score. So Carthage putting this game away now here at the end with 1:40 left. But it has been a privilege to watch. Like I said, my own son and all of his buddies these last few years become men under the tutelage of these coaches. And it's just an incredible program. Gilmer kids compete at the highest level because we've got some great administration, we've got great staff. Extra point is good, and there's a flag on the play that'll be assessed probably on the kickoff. Not sure who that'll be on. But just year in and year out, the extracurricular excellence that Gilmer ISD puts up is just remarkable. And congratulations to Carthage. They, again, put up a great football team and had a great strategy coming into tonight's game. Lemonade with it. And just a class group all the way around. And that is going to be the game right there, folks. Final score, 28 Carthage, 7 Gilmer. Carthage will advance to round 4. More than likely going to take home another ring. Buckeyes are going to come up a little short this time. But I am really proud of what they've been able to accomplish this year. And look forward to next year. We've got some great athletes coming back this next year. Carthage came out on top this time. But
I will do it.
But next year is going to be, we're going to have Caden Tennyson back, and a whole bunch of his good buddies are going to be back with him. Henderson will be back. You're going to have several of these guys that have been a star just as a sophomore or junior back next year. So, folks, we thank you for watching this season. Thanks for watching tonight. Thank you for supporting the Buckeyes and being the best fans there are. Buckeyes come up a little short tonight on the scoreboard, but they sure don't come up short in the hearts and minds of our fans. We will see you next season as the Carthage Bulldogs advance to the 4th round. Good night.